Hello. 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 Okay. Let's see if I can add you in. Invite people.
There we go. Hi, handsome.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm glad, Yvera, that you're good. Turn the screen up here. Okay. Do you want to share your screen and I'll share mine?
Yeah, so what I can do is I can run through what I did. It won't take me very long because it'll take me like 15 minutes or less.
Okay.
I want share entire.
I want to show you mine and then have you tell me if you think I should do it again because it's of where I have the cells or not.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Oh, you so didn't do that. Did you do that?
What?
Hold on. No, not you. Me.
Oh.
I think that I messed up.
I was going to say, what did I do?
No, you didn't do anything. Oh, yay. I did not mess up. Okay, hide that.
Not messing up is a good thing.
Yes, it's very a good thing. So, delete this.
I'm going to move and come over to the table because sitting on the couch is not all that comfy.
Delete that.
Hold on just I need to go grab a few kids.
Okay.
We did do family time. I'd like to know who is supposed to be putting food away and clearing the table off.
Brockton.
Brockton, clear the table off and put the food away, please. You can say hi to your mother. She's on the computer.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Did you see the email I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I'm glad that you got it up. How do you feel about that?
good.
Good. I was thinking that I want you to understand that next semester you're not going to do that. If you get to the end of the semester and you have bad grades, I'm going to tell the teachers to not let you do this stuff to bring your grades up. Okay? You have to do the work through the semester. Is that fair?
What she's saying, Barton, is she's going to tell him that you're not going to have the opportunity to do makeup work. That's what she's saying.
So what?
So don't
Okay.
get
Okay.
Don't get behind again. Okay, that's what I'm saying is don't get behind again. Does
Mama.
that make sense?
Yeah. You do
Okay,
realize
good.
that by next semester, most everybody else is probably going to be behind again. So what you're telling me is that if I get behind again, you're going to make it so that way I can't catch up at all, and other kids are still left.
How about we talk about it after I come home and I'll explain it better because I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Is that a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that way I can explain it and you can understand what I'm saying.
all right. So
Okay,
here's what,
buddy? All right.
here's what I got here. Let me click on your screen so I can see yours.
Hold on one second. Let me rename this.
Do me a favor, Mama.
Yeah, Bubby.
Say hi to Colin for me.
Say hi to who?
Colin.
Colin.
Okay, I will say hi to Colin. Okay, so
Well, let me see
in
what
my-
yours looks like.
so mine right now it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
I can scroll there. I'll show you how the macro runs and then I want some advice from you. So right now the way that I had it set up is that you have to paste it into cell A3. And I guess the main reason that I've done that is because it was in A3 here. But I don't,
See,
so I run my, huh?
I haven't been doing that. I just put it up in the top corner.
Well, I'm wondering if I have to redo my macro, if you think I should, because right now it runs the whole thing off of the A3 spot.
Right, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What happens when you run it?
This, I just did it. It ran up to this.
Okay, that looks normal, right?
Yeah, I mean it's good. It just has these lines in it. I did make a second macro that I could delete those lines out. I can paste it in.
It has what lines?
The extra 2 rows up here, it has those, and the inventory stuff is a little smaller. So I made another macro a little while ago. It's this one. And when you run it, it does that. Does that look better than before?
Yeah, because you don't have that empty space.
So then the question is, I can either combine the macros or I can try and fiddle with the text of the macro and see if I can make it so it'll start in the third line, or I can redo it all over again. What do you think?
Let me see.
What?
Let's just walk through mine, and then I
Okay.
can see kind of what happens, and this will be starting from the beginning.
Okay.
That way you can see what's going on, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so if you see my screen,
Yes.
so I've copied the data here,
Okay.
and then I take it over to this new sheet, and what I've been doing is putting it right here
Uh-huh.
in the upper right left-hand corner.
Okay.
So do that. Okay, go down. Okay, and then
You should be able to just run your macro now.
well, no.
Show me what happens when you run your macro.
Okay, so it came out completely wrong. So I just started. I've redone this 3 times already. So
Okay.
it doesn't take very long to do it, but I can maybe give the scaled down version and then show you what it's doing, and maybe I'm missing something. I guess that's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
so let me go.
It's not letting you select the destination because you're still in the data tab, like on your data. Like hit escape.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you should have the little thing. Do you not have the little thing at the bottom of yours?
There.
Look at mine. It says ready and it has that little thing. Does yours have that?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. I just can't see. Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Put up. So I didn't have the it was still selected. So okay, so what I'm gonna do is start here. Okay, I'm gonna title it as inventory tracking. Okay, do a Control M. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down. Okay, so I've started. So the very
Okay.
first thing that I'm going to do is put my 5 columns in. Okay. So
Okay,
go.
stop right there.
All right.
It gave me a hard time when I did that first. So what I suggest is put your first column in and then do the main formatting except for the coloring for the 2 columns next to it. So go to C and put your first column in there. Right click, insert,
Okay.
make your column smaller. I would right click on it and tell it a specific width, like 2.
Yeah, everything. I had everything to 1.
Okay,
That way, it would all fit on the one page,
okay,
all on one screen. So
okay. So now with these other 2, I would just double click the top thing so that it will auto size their thing. So between A and B, double click the row. And same with B and C. Yeah. Now go over to after lead time and put in your next column. Actually, do you want to format this stuff so that it's going to be centered or anything? You don't want to leave it justified right?
no, I that was later in the process, but I can do it now.
What'd you just do?
I just centered everything.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. Wait, what are you doing now?
All right.
Okay, so that might be what's messing you up. If you get to the end and your macros run and it gets messed up, that's why what you just did there. So go ahead and insert your row between G.
Because I took the decimals out.
Yeah, it was being weird with mine earlier. So go to G and select it and let's run through it and see how it's going to do.
Okay.
Insert. And then change that to the 1. Okay. And then after the, actually, hold on. Grab G and move it to the other side of F. Just get it to where you can grab it. No. Grab, like, click on where it's the G at the top. Just click the G.
Okay.
There. Click. Nope.
I am clicking.
Let me see how to move a column on mine then real quick.
I can just take it out and do it in the right place.
Yeah. So wait, what do you have it between? Let me see. Hold on.
So I have price yield.
Oh, no, you have it right. It's in the right place. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay. I
Okay.
was pretty sure that was. Now I want to do a wrap text on all of this.
Right.
So wrap text there. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
And I've got that one there, that one there. So then I need to do one here.
Why is your scheduled receipts over where it's at? That doesn't make
I don't know.
sense.
That's just the way it showed up.
Okay, that's all right.
I can move it when it's time to move it. I can move it. That's
Yeah,
shouldn't be that big of a deal.
but that could mess up the data if it's showing up in there. That's weird that it showed up there when you copied it. I don't understand that.
Well, if you look over
It
here,
should be an I. Is it in I?
it starts in I. Yes.
But see, it should have moved over to, and it didn't. Why?
That's a good question. Well, let's do this. Let's look at our data. So I just went like
You're still recording your macro. Just go ahead and stop your recording on your macro because it's going to include this. Just stop and we'll redo it. Did you grab that separately?
So I did this. I have the whole thing highlighted.
Okay. Copy. New
Copy.
sheet. Paste. Okay. All right. It is an I. Before you run your macro, insert a column between I and H and see what happens. Okay. So it's in the right place right now. Let's see what happens. Then go ahead and hit Control Z and start your macro again.
supposed to be the easy one.
If you already told the other one to be M, it won't let you have this one be M. Just take the shortcut off for now. We can put it back on later.
Take the
shortcut. Well, or you can go in and delete the old macro.
I'll just delete the old macro. It's just easier to do it that way.
That's the longer way to it, I think, but that's okay.
It is. No. I've deleted them like 3 times today. So.
All right. So let's start at the beginning. Go ahead and click the record.
So the very first thing I have on the list is insert 5 narrow columns to have 5 sections.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing that I did.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
do that. Do between C.
Yeah,
So
I know where they need to go. I've spent too much time on this today.
Okay. So what are you trying to do right now?
I'm right now.
Wrapping text.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap the text. Okay, so right now,
Go back into them real quick since you just wrapped the text. Select on that line again and have it center all of them from top to bottom and side to side. There you go. No, you want to let that be bigger. Double click it. Okay, leave it like that.
Yeah,
Go ahead and put your new thing in.
insert. Okay, so I've got one there, and then
Okay, so now between G and F.
Yeah.
Whoa, you did that wrong. Undo.
Yeah.
Control Z. Insert a cell first. Right click and insert. Now width.
Yep.
Okay. And then K. Insert. Now the width. Okay, and then one more. Yeah, and don't worry too much about it not showing up all the way now because you can zoom in at the very end. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is format the cells with like where they're aligned and coloring. Just do it one section at a time. So do the items and description first. I ended up just deciding I tried it with some other coloring and I just decided to just go with gray. And I just alternated between like the light gray and dark gray in my things. I just felt like that way it wasn't like overpowering on your eyes.
Okay.
But it's totally up to you. What are you doing with that?
I was going to color the sections.
You cut it into sections. What do you mean?
Color the sections. Did you color this whole section or just the...
Okay, yeah, so select item number and description. Go to cell styles. On the top, there you go. Now select one of these color things down here, accent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Select one of those that you want to have your whole color scheme be in.
All right.
And do the big accent to start with for the headers.
Okay.
All right, now while you're in there, you can tell it to do borders. No, you go up to the top. More borders. So that, and then you want something on the inside. My line that went all the way down, I made it white. You can switch, you can keep that black border and select white and add a white border in the middle. So keep that border. Now go to automatic. No, go to automatic color. Tell it white. And then click on this line that's down here in the middle. Yeah, click that. All right, there. Now tell it okay. and click out of it. Oh, it didn't add the white line. It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to have it white. It was just,
I know why.
okay.
It's just an order thing. If you do it in the wrong order, it takes it out.
Okay.
Okay, and then now go and do that in each.
Now go and select from A3 to B3 and then all the way down. And pick a color format you want for that. Stay in the same color family, like go accent 60 or 20 or something like that. I alternated between 20 and 60 on the gray. So you could do something like that if you want to, or another choice.
Okay.
Okay, now go in while you're still in that, tell it to center everything. And then put a border around it, like exactly like what you did on the other borders up above, the thick border on the outside, and then the thin border on the inside of it, the white line. Okay. Now you want to make A little bit wider because it's not wide enough for everything there, so make it a little wider. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Now you can move over to the price section. So in the price section, do the same thing with the heading stuff. You might be able to do Format Painter from the other ones as well. You should be able to at least. Wait, yeah, select that.
Can I tell you something about paper towels and toilets?
Undo. Hit Control Z, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have the Format Painter selected, you have to like click in and select from D to F. So select A and B, unless you want to just do it that way.
I'll just do it this way.
Yeah.
You guys just, you know how to pump it up, so,
All right. Now go ahead and select the data that's there from D to E, D to F, and all the way down, and do the coloring.
I know, but it would pull down. Rory, somebody to the house!
Okay, and now go ahead and change your number formatting. So in the price column,
Who turned it up? I don't know. Where's it at?
it wasn't me. I don't even know where the thermostat's at. Somebody messed with the thermostat. The yield should be 1%, just so you know. And then the lead time should have no decimals.
Yeah. You didn't take all your decimals out at one time then?
Nope, I tried that at first and it messed everything up.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna need to make H a little bit wider when you're in this process. I don't know if I'm gonna do it now or later, but the N for distribution is cut off.
Right. So what'd you do today?
Oh, let's see. We dropped kids off at school. I worked on this, and then we went to Katrina had a luncheon for work for the faculty luncheon at Olive Garden, so we went to that. Make sure you center all that stuff, top to bottom, side to side. So we went to that and then came back and had a very few minutes until we had to get ourselves ready to go to her. I took her and dropped her off for her concert practice. And then we did what do I want to say? Did her concert, and then we went to someplace for ice cream, and I got French fries, and then we came home. That's been my day.
Sounds like you had a good day.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to the temple tomorrow morning. Do initiatories. It's been nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Enjoying your time.
Yes. Hey, hit F4 and see if it does the same. It does the right thing with the borders.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. No, it did.
Okay.
Saved you one step on the borders. All right.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, sweetie. Do all of the centering on that center. There you go. All right. And then do the same thing in the last one.
It seems to be flowing smoother this time. Actually, I mean, it worked out fine the last several times I've done it. It's just that as soon as I run it, that's when it messes up.
All right. Well, hopefully it won't this time.
It
Now
works great.
select all that and tell it F4 for your borders again. And then take the decimals out, center it. All right, now select the scheduled receipts all the way over to Q. There you go. Merge and center. And then your cell style.
This one here is supposed to say
Total inventory. Okay, now go ahead and change the font color on that. You have to click out first. Okay. Cell styles.
just
Thick outside.
do a thick outside.
Well, it'll match. It'll line up where if it's not a thick one.
Okay.
All right. Can you make the words for total inventory, like make those words a little bit bigger or more bold or something? Because they need to stand out more. So make them like bold and then a bigger size, maybe.
Better.
Okay. I think, turn off your grid lines and then zoom out or in either order.
Lines and then
Mine I had to zoom to like 82% or something like that. 90 won't do it. Oh, it did it for yours. No,
Yep.
it didn't.
no,
No, it didn't.
it puts it right at the edge. There's 6 right there. It catches the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, stop your recording if you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now make your new sheet.
Yes. And run it.
Go to data. Don't run. You can't run it first. You get the data first.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah. Were you running it first before?
I was running it on the sheet that I had just created.
Okay, yeah. Put the data in first, then run it. Because you can't do it the other way around because then the data is not going to line up. Okay, now hit Control M. Looks good.
There we go. So now I can save it.
Yes. I think you should zoom out like a tiny bit more on your macro thingy. Okay. So go into your macro thing. No, leave it alone. Leave that there. Go up to your macro. Go into your developer module. Yep, go all the way in. Okay, click on that thing. Now hit Control F and look for the number 90, because that's what you had it set at. Okay, let's make sure. So if you look down this, it tells you what row. So you have the section,
Yeah, I found it.
the row. So change it to like 88 or something, or 85, something like along those lines.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have to click this. There's a little box up there. You see you have to play and pause. Nope. You can click that, but you have to click the box that looks like a stop button. Okay, you see you have the above general. You have a yeah, click that.
Okay.
Now go ahead. You can go ahead and close the thing.
Okay, so let's try it again then.
So try a new page and run the macro. Oh, why do you have that on there this time? Oh, you didn't. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So if you're satisfied with how far out that is, like it has a little bit, then you can leave it like that. You can always go in and like make it so it's a little closer.
Yeah, I have it at 90. Honestly, I would think that like, see, I think that just leaves you've got this big white spot at the end.
Do 88 then.
Yeah.
Because 90 I think is too much. You can't see the last border and you need to be able to see that. So go in, so hit Control F and look for the 85.
There.
That looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Oh, you know what? We need to go in when you did your formatting of columns. If you formatted the size for J, it needs to be a little bit wider. See how it cuts the M off?
Yeah.
So let's go into your, go back into the macro. No, don't delete. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. All right. Hit Control F and look for the letter J. Okay, let me see. J select. Okay, that one's not going to work. Do it again. Tell it find next. H1 through J1 selection, alignment. Okay, go ahead and tell it again. Nope, tell it again. Okay, so the easiest thing to do, because the coding might be a little hard to do, so go ahead and close this window for a minute. Just record a new macro.
Okay.
Just tell it okay. Leave the same name in it, it doesn't matter. Just tell it okay. No, it's not. No, don't do that. Just hit okay.
All right.
And now widen row J a little bit. Okay, there you go.
Are there any other things to be looked at before we?
Yeah, I'm looking right now to see if that's everything or not. Are you satisfied with how big the font is on row 1? Oh, I know what else you didn't do. Go ahead and go up to freeze panes. Click in cell A3.
Yes.
And tell it freeze panes. Okay. All right, that looks good. And then that should be it. I think. Do you see anything else?
I'm just making sure the width on these looks good.
Double click B at the edge to make sure that it's wide enough. There you go. Double click A. All right.
All right.
All right, that looks good. So you can stop the macro.
And go back and grab the data and throw it in there.
Yeah, but it's kind of tricky how to throw it in. So, okay. So, end with, okay, see where it, go down here. You see where it says sub macro 3?
Yeah.
Copy all of that so that it says columns. Not up higher, just start at columns. Copy down, not in sub. Don't copy the in sub.
Okay.
Okay, hit Control C. Go up to the last line before in sub, hit enter and paste. Now take out, go to where it says the columns and that it's indented. About 8 lines up.
The indented column.
Yeah, just click it, like take out the indent, do some, there you go. All right, and save it and hit the OK thingy.
Reset.
Yeah. And then let's run it again. Hopefully it'll work. Just do, yeah.
Yep, it did it.
All right, now scroll. Perfect. So was that a little easier than what you had tried before?
Um,
I think it's easier several times in because you've done it a bunch of times already personally.
yeah. Janai was working on her schoolwork, and so was I.
Yep.
That girl, I'll tell you, it was so peaceful last night.
I'm sorry, honey.
No, and then she just talked and talked and talked today. I'm like, Janai, you need to stop talking and focus on your schoolwork. Finally, I just picked her up and we jumped on the couch and I held her and wrapped her up in a blanket and cuddled her for a little while and said, you apparently need to be squeezed. Of course, she said, you know, I need to be bitten, but, you know.
Alrighty then.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the live, and if you want to talk about your, that's
No, I
fine.
want you to look at mine on the live still, because it's easier to just have it here. So if we can just look at it for a minute.
Well, like Caleb said, he probably doesn't watch it anyway, so.
Okay, so yeah, this is messed up because it's, yeah. Okay. So right now, if somebody goes and pastes the information in A1, this is what they get. Do you see it?
I'm looking at it right now. Okay, see, now I did mine in A1.
Right. Well, that's because I didn't run my macro in A1. This is what they should be getting. If they paste it in A3, this is what they'd get. I finally had to delete the thing out. So I need to, I have two choices really. I might be able to copy the macro and fiddle with it. Maybe I should do that.
Unless it's going to be quicker to just redo it. But
Well, because see like where it says row 4, 4, that would have to be 2, 2. Wait, hold on. I don't want to do that. No. I'm going to change it back to 4. I'm going to select all of that. And I'm going to go into another module, I guess. Why do I have so many modules? Wow. All right. Well, what do you think I should do? I can go.
well, you've got so much in there.
Yeah, I don't know which module I'm supposed to be in. Let me see. Let me go to it.
So basically, from what it looks like, you should have started it in A1 then.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one that's labeled, okay, step into. All right, so I'm going to copy all of this one.
Yeah, I need to go grab my phone. I got a text message, so be back in a minute.
Okay.
Really? Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I'm kind of good. How are you?
Good. Good. We watched Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
How was it?
It was good. I liked it.
Good. I'm glad you liked it.
They won't be watching Return of the Jedi, but
Of course not.
Did they not like? Did they not like it enough to watch Return of the Jedi?
well, I would have to forward past the scene with Jabba the Hutt and Princess Leia.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty nasty scene, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's another site that you download on your computer. You can cut out things of specific movies.
Other than that, it's good, but
That's not the one with the guy getting chopped in half, right?
no.
Good.
What we could do is we could just start the movie after that whole planet thing is done, because it really
Yes.
doesn't take away from the story, really.
Right.
You just have to tell the kids, okay, they rescued Han Solo. That's all you need to know.
There's Han Solo and they get captured by Jabba the Hutt. Or do you
Right.
All right. So it was the person who sent me a message was the guy for tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Just give me the address. So I went and looked at the wall that Milton Krasner wants me to remove in his jewelry store.
Yeah.
I just don't really know how to quote it because it's like the second floor up. They don't have a service elevator. You just use the regular elevator and then they just pad the walls. I would think everything would have to be taken out in like contractor bags, except
Right.
2x4s that are going to be on the walls, assuming that it's 2x4s and not steel metal studs.
Right.
I'm just not sure how to price it. That's all. So I was wondering if maybe when you get back, maybe you and I could go maybe on Monday and go look at it again and, bring a tape measure and draw some things out. And then that way we can have a better idea of what to charge.
Sure.
It's just, it's going to be a little more complicated than just typical, go in, take a wall out and you're good to go, because it's in an office. It's in a jewelry store, actually.
Okay. Well, yeah, we should be able to take a look at it. I have an appointment on, what day is that? I have an appointment Monday morning. I think it's in the morning. I have a counseling appointment. So I'd have to do that, but after that I'm available.
Okay.
So if that works for you, then
Yeah.
you could do that.
I can send a message to Milton and let him know that's what I want to do and make sure he can be there.
Yeah, that would be helpful, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let me see with my borders here.
You decided to go with the greenie?
Yeah, I guess I did. That was just kind of an automatic thing, I guess. I like the green best, honestly.
So do I. It's my favorite color.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Haha. Okay, so I've got all that done now. Now I just need to take this, I'm gonna make this a little bit wider. And I'm gonna center the data in these two. And then do my borders here. So Annika got herself in trouble tonight.
Open your cup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, she planned a sleepover with her friends without asking permission first.
Janai's in here. So maybe Janai can hear about how when you plan things without asking permission first, how you can get in trouble, Janai.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing yet.
Yet.
I haven't been anything. Hi, Mommy.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Love you.
I love you too. Yeah, so Annika kind of got in a little bit of trouble. But, oh well. And now I've got dogs in here wrestling by my feet. Okay. This one is dollars. Center, center. This one is percent. Center, center. Woo. Hey, Grumpy. There you go. Center, okay. So what did you do today, hon?
Let's see. I went and got Janai, and I got there probably around 9, and they hadn't even eaten breakfast yet.
All right.
Um,
So was Janai grumpy then when you picked her up?
no. No,
That's
Alexia and Adeline kept telling me that I should leave Janai there and let her stay.
Yeah, Janai can stay there forever, right? That's what they'd like. Katrina
Exactly.
says hi.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, South Styles, dark green. So did you end up with some jobs you did today?
No.
Okay.
No, I just worked on schoolwork, and then I worked on schoolwork, Janai, and no, I pretty much worked on I've worked on this project since I got home with Janai, like around 10.
Yeah, it takes a bit to play with to get used to these macros. It's not something that's just as fast and easy to do. And I think it's easy to get like nervous when you're doing the macros as well, because you're like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up, I'm gonna mess it up. And then you're so nervous that you end up messing it up.
Right.
So that's a problem.
Yeah, it was your milk.
All right, now I'm gonna merge and center this. Merge and center that one. Control bold and wrap text. Okay. Merge and center. That one. Bold. That one. That one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, and then
Can I just pick from one of the 26
No.
pages?
And that's how stuff goes. And this says total inventory, right?
Yes.
Okay. This one and this one. Thank you. I saw that earlier. She has a picture of us, the Mormon Battalion. Brockton wasn't with us, though. I don't know where he was at.
It was
That's at 16. Okay.
Yeah, so I went to the hospital and I got there about probably 10 minutes early, 10, 15 minutes early.
Okay.
I pulled up to their bikes and I unlocked the lock because I have the key for it.
Uh-huh.
It uses the lock that when I had gotten all those locks for when I was doing the true asset stuff.
Right.
He uses one of those locks, so I have the key for it. So I unlocked their bikes. Evelyn's bike in the back of the van and Brockson's bike on the rack, and then drove to the other side of the parking lot. And Evelyn
Right.
said they were ready, and I said, "Okay, well, go ahead and get your bikes unlocked and get ready to go." And she says, "Our bikes are gone." I said, "Okay, well, I'll be there soon." And I came around the corner and had the bikes, and she wasn't very happy. And Brockton was inside trying to find out what he should do about his bikes. But the bikes were
That's funny.
Evelyn's yelling at me from her room, calling me that's coming.
Does she what?
In her room, yelling at me, telling me she doesn't find it funny.
Hey, that makes it even funnier.
Exactly.
Okay, does this look right to you?
Yes, it looks great. I think
Okay.
it's better than it was before.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so let me delete some of these things here. Delete this.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
this way just looks too dull.
Yeah, it is very, it's very dull. Delete. Okay, so I've got this here. So now, oh, I have to go in. I'll run the new macro first before I delete the old macros, I guess. Okay. Developer macros.
I don't need to create like I don't need to color the
All right, that look good?
tabs at the bottom, right?
Ah, I have one that I forgot that didn't get wrapped.
Yep. You did.
And this isn't the right size either. All right, well, let me delete out all the other macros that I don't need. Delete. Yes.
Isn't it like 11 o'clock there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, our kids aren't in bed either, so.
Yeah, but it's not 11 o'clock there.
Hmm.
Knock it off. Weirdo.
Is that Alina or Colin?
Ew, that's Alina. Colin's at a sleepover at a friend's house.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So Colin asked permission about the sleepover, and Annika thought she'd plan one because Colin was going to one.
Well, and the difference is, yeah, probably the difference is that
Why do people like use my charger?
oops, no, I don't do that. Colin's sleepover. Why is that not wrapping the text? There we go. Colin's sleepover was at somebody else's house. Whereas,
Oh, you tried to plan a sleepover at her house?
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that happen once before. I had a friend of mine that was like, "Hey, come sleep over at my house." And I go get all my stuff and go over to his house, and his mom's kind of like, "What are you doing?" Like, "I'm staying the night." And she has to go to her son and say, "Did we have a conversation about this?"
Mm-hmm. All right. Before I end this macro, can you see anything else that needs to be fixed? Do you think that I should bold the writing in these lines? I think it's fine.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good there.
All right.
Background inventory. Yeah, everything looks good.
All right. So let me go here and I'll run that new macro that I just made.
Okay.
All right. Looks good.
Yeah.
So now I can go into macros, edit. All right, which one? Module 4, that's awesome. Okay.
So is Troy still in town, or did he go back home?
No, he's gone. He's in San Diego again. All right.
So he came up for um, for Thanksgiving and has been there since.
Yes.
Okay, so then did he fly back home then?
I don't know if he flew or he'd driven here, so I'm assuming he drove back.
Oh, okay. So he was the one that drove. Somebody else didn't drive, and he ride with them.
That's correct. All right, let me see if I can do the whole debugger here, or the whole, not debugger, but the whole thing, and it worked right. Run. All right, looks good.
Looks great.
Okay, so let me delete these other ones. Yes. Delete. Yep. Okay, now I have to change the macro thingy here. Macros. Options. That should be an M. Okay, this one I can delete. Yep. And then
And this
I don't know.
is
I don't know if it matters. If I should delete these extra modules or not? But they're not.
the modules are associated with the Excel file, so it really
So
doesn't.
leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Right, because if they're associated with the Excel file, so as long as they're not running when they hit Control M, then it doesn't really matter.
Right. Okay, so the first one's a data sheet. Let me color that tab. Did you color your tabs?
That was one thing I was asking is, do you think that I need to color the tabs because it's going to bring in new data every single time? So
Yeah, just do the new, just color the tab like, whoops. Color the tabs, rename.
the data is going to get brought in as new data every single time, and it's going to get brought in on a new sheet. So your colors aren't going to stay the same.
No, but, well, it will, so that you can change the tabs for the inventory, but you should, rename. I'm just naming this one new sheet, change the coloring, tab color, lighter green. Okay, copy. Paste. So they want it to be set up like that, where there's a sheet that already has the information pasted in, so that they can just come and hit Control M and it should work. That's what they want. Does that make sense?
So I need to have a sheet then with just data.
Yes.
Okay.
So you should have your I'm putting my inventory sheet first, then I'm having the new sheet, then I'm having the data. Does that work?
Yeah, hold on just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so you have inventory, new sheet, and data. Okay.
Yeah. And then we should be able to go ahead and end the thing and just submit this tonight, so it's done.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
All right. Let's see. Close that. That. Don't save that. Okay. This is the one I just did. Okay. I'm gonna make sure. I need to delete out these other ones. Okay, yes, this is the correct one then. So this one and this one. That one. Okay. All right, well, go ahead and end the call and post the link, okay?
Okay, stop broadcast. The link is, I think, already been posted.
I don't think it's the same link. I think it's a different one.
The very first one that I posted.
You think that that's the right link for it to go in?
Pretty sure. Let's see here.
that's the right link for it? You just go